What if you are not able to clear JEE? This was a common question people used to ask me when I was preparing for JEE. My reply was same for all of them. I haven't think about it, and neither do I want to think as of now. My JEE Advanced went really bad, but I was still having some hopes of securing some good rank, keeping in mind the newly changed pattern to the decimal integer type questions and the difficulty of the examination. And then the results flashed on the screen. I always thought that if not BTech from IITs, I won't take any other institutions and would rather do BSc Mathematics from Delhi University. But while preparing for JEE, I developed the urge to study in IITs. So much so that I couldn't even think about going to some other random college. I was so anxious at the time that I cannot emphasize it further. And to add into it, we have our Shubchintaks. हेलो। और बेटा कैसे हो? मैं बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ अंकल। अच्छा, आज तो तुम्हारा रिजल्ट भी तो आना था उसका JEE का। हाँ जी अंकल, आना तो था। तो आ गया? हाँ जी आ भी गया। तो क्या रहा फिर? नहीं हुआ अंकल क्लियर। ओह, कोई बात नहीं बेटा, कोई बात नहीं। और कुछ कर लेना, बहुत चीज़ें होती हैं करने के लिए। बीटेक ज़रूरी थोड़ी ना है करनी। हाँ जी अंकल ज़रूर। That was such a perilous transition stage where I had to choose one way for my life, where I had a lot of options, but still I didn't have the courage to choose one out of them. And in that stage, my parents supported me a lot, to such an extent that I cannot even emphasize it enough. They asked me to just make a decision, and they will be there with me to support it, to support me. And that support of parents matters a lot. They made it clear not to worry about what other people will say, or even if I was not able to qualify this time too. And this matters a lot. This whole small period of taking the decision is as difficult as the whole journey itself. And with their support, I decided to drop. The next day I went to my room, cleaned it, got all my books at their places again. I still remember when I was posing for minutes in between this process of arranging my books in the shelf, looking at those same books that I have to do again, the whole syllabus that I have to cover up again, the same inorganic reactions, the same physics concepts, and the same mathematical formulas that I have to learn again. My sister was there watching me and asking me, will you be able to fight this long battle? And I was just clueless. She advised me to think again about my decision and consider doing BSc, because my ultimate goal was to become an IAS officer and serve the country. But at the same time, I wanted to do the BTech and live a beautiful college life. I talked to my mentors and my teachers, who advised me to go for BSc. The idea they gave me was quite appealing actually. I thought that I would do BSc Mathematics from Delhi University and then later apply for a PG in IIT. You see, that it was just the IITs who were appealing to me. Those nights were restless. And then I decided to drop my idea of taking a drop. See how cool this statement sounds? Dropping the idea of taking a drop. But this was my final decision, and final means final. I started searching for the cutoffs of some colleges And because of my percentage in class 12 CBSE and the last year cutoff trends, I was sure to get the Hindu college for BSc Mathematics, which was ranked 1 in Delhi University, or in fact in all the colleges category. I started searching for how its campus looked like and how the college life is. We even went to have a look at how my future college looked like. It was quite pleasant though. Though I started manipulating my mind for the Hindu college, yet at some place in my heart, I was not happy. This whole process till now took around 5 to 6 days. While returning after seeing my pleasant college, my father receives a call from my Tauji. He asked about my decision and my father told him about that BSc thing. On the other hand, my Tauji suggested that I should think once more about my decision for certain reasons. And I was again confused. But this time, when we returned back home, my father strictly asked me to take the decision at night and inform them in the morning. Again, with the assurance that they will support me for whatever decision I take. I took a deep breath and started analyzing what do I actually want to do. First, BSc is not my first choice. It's just that I can prepare for IAS or else I can do MSc after third year. But does that mean that I should do a thing which I'm not interested in for the long 3 years? And then, I cannot say that it was my best attempt. I could have done much more than this. Not at least what my result says. And what's the use of saying it later? That if I had dropped, I would have cracked it. And then, I decided to drop. You won't find this journey beautiful. Only during this journey. But when you will look back and remember all the things, you will relive these moments and would wish if you would have a chance to live them again. And that's the reason I said in the last video, let's live this beautiful phase of our lives, because even I felt like traveling back to the time and live those beautiful moments again when I was reading my journal now to make this playlist. And this is how I decided to drop. But what all thing does matter when you are in the dilemma of whether to drop or not? We'll let you know in the next video on whether you should drop or not.
हाँ तू ही घूम ले पहले नहीं इधर मत आ वापस से देख मैंने उसको हटा दिया लगता है मैं स्कूल को